So, we're here at the Big House for the second quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this game goes on to take on the 86 Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes, of course, upended the Illini 1983 Fighting Illini 41-21. And this game pits the 1980 Purdue Boilermakers, Mark Herman and the boys, going up against the 85 Michigan Wolverines, Jim Harbaugh, Jamie Morris, John Colasar and the gang. Michigan, they have the line, opening line, or the closing line at 23, Michigan at minus 23. So, at home, they're big favorites to win this. So we look at the passing, they have them pretty even. Long threat, Purdue has a little bit of a long threat. Protection, Michigan's got them there. Rushing the football, that's definitely a big plus for Michigan over Purdue. Special teams, kicking, they're equal. Punting, Michigan's got a little better punting game. Kick returns, Purdue's got the edge there. And punt returns are even. Turnovers, interception, Michigan goes after the ball here on defense. They definitely got the edge there. Fumbles, Purdue has a slight edge. And penalties, Purdue has a slight edge there. So their key players for Michigan is going to be Brad Cochran on defense, the corner, Eric Caddis, the tight end, Jim Harbaugh, Mike Hammerstein, the defensive tackle, and Paul Yokish, the big receiver. For Purdue, they have their tight end, Dave Young, quarterback, Mark Herman, wide receiver, Bart Burrell, another wide receiver, kick returner, Stephen Bryant, and the linebacker, James Looney. So Purdue got here by beating 86 Northwestern 41-14. They beat the 88 Indiana squad 35-21 to get here against Michigan. Michigan had just one game and they beat Iowa 36-7 rather handily as they decimated Chuck Long and the Iowa Hawkeyes. So here we go. Here's the toss. Purdue wins the toss. They will defer, and Michigan will kick off with the wind. So here we go. The winner advances to the championship game. Pat Boone's to boot it away. Scott Craig takes it to 5. Finds an opening. 28 yards later, he's at the 33. Nice return from Scott Craig. And that's going to put Purdue at the 33-yard line. Jimmy Smith will get the handoff here. Whoops, I forgot to set this. Okay. There we go. I let Purdue AI work. And look at that. First play of the game. Jimmy Smith the route is jumped by Andre McIntyre and he picks it off. And Michigan is in business early. The first pass of the game, Mark Herman is picked off. Gonna give it to Jamie Morris. Joe Morris bounced out of bounds, a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7. Give it to Gerald White. White picks up a yard at most. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. And they're going to do an option here. Harbaugh makes the pitch. Morris picks up 6. Going to be close to a first down.
First down.
It is. 1st and 10 for the Michigan Wolverines. Going to give it to Jamie Morris again. Morris picks up 6. He's going to have to come off the field. He looks a little shook up. In to replace him will be Thomas Wilcher. And 2nd and 4, Wilcher will get the handoff. Wilcher heads the outside. Pushed out of bounds at the 20. It'll be 3rd and 2. Harbaugh. Going to give it to Gerald White here. 3rd and 2. They're keying on him. But he picks up 3 and a first down for the Wolverines. Third down. Pick up there. It's 1st and 10 at the 17. Gerald White's going to check out. Bob Perryman comes in. Perryman will get the handoff. Perryman. Quick hitter. Up the middle. 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now. 2nd and 6. Gonna give it to Wilcher again. Wilcher dragged down at the line. It'll be no gain. And it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines. Harbaugh's going to run the option here. Harbaugh keeps it. Runs, he's got the first down. Picks up 7 down to the Purdue 6-yard line. Michigan looking to pound it in here in the first quarter. Harbaugh is going to keep it on the ground. Going to give it to Perryman again. Perryman pushes ahead. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. 6-0 Wolverines. Pat Moons for the extra point. It's good, and it's 7-0 Michigan after the costly interception by Mark Herman. And Purdue put themselves in a hole here for early. Here's the kickoff. Jimmy Smith takes that 10. He gets to the outside. They limit the return to 18 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Purdue from the 28. Herman drops back. He's looking. Oh, he's sacked by Steve Faber. A 4-yard loss. Four-yard loss, and it'll be 2nd and 14. Here's Ben McCall on the handoff. He's going to pick up 6. Flag on the play.
Defense.
Oh, a costly face mask penalty. It's going to be a 15-yarder and a first down for Purdue. Wally Jones gets the handoff. He'll slither ahead, gets a yard, be 2nd and 9. Back into the pocket. Draw play, Jimmy Smith. Pushes ahead for 7. It's now going to be 3rd and 2. Jimmy Smith again. Cuts inside. First down. He'll pick up 4. It's 1st and 10 as they get into Michigan territory here. 1st and 10. Jimmy Smith on the handoff. Outside. He breaks a tackle. But Mike Hammerstein drags him down at the 38-yard line to pick up a 5. 2nd and 5. Herman gives it to Jimmy Smith again. Jimmy Smith's still going. Out of bounds. They hold him to 16 yards and a 1st down from the Michigan 22-yard line. Purdue giving Michigan a taste of their own medicine here as they're running the ball down their throats. Here's Ben McCall on the run. Oh, he'll pick up 3. Gang tackled at the 19. Bring up 2nd and 7. Here's a pass. Dave Young makes a catch at the 16. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. Herman's first completion of the game. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Back to pass. He's looking for Young again. Young makes a catch at the 10. 1st down, Purdue. 1st and goal from the 7. John Macon picks up a yard. It'll bring 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Herman looking. Fires to Jimmy Smith. Broken up by Brian Cochran. 3rd down. Back to throw. Herman looking. Passes to Burrell. Caught. Touchdown, Purdue. Bart Burrell with the score. Rick Anderson will try to tie things up. And it's good. We're tied at 7. How you doing, Al? Everything's well here. How about you? Here's a kickoff. Anderson boots it away. Giovanni Johnson takes it to 7. He'll pick up just 2 yards as he bobbled it, and he had to go out of bounds at the 9. Horrible decision by Johnson. And Michigan's got bad field position to start this drive. Hey, Al, I heard you're in Ron's play-by-play of the pro football. Really enjoyed that. That was really cool. You guys did a great job calling it too. There's a couple times where you guys were not in sync, but once you guys got going, man, you guys were really good. Enjoyed it a lot. Alright, what do we got? 1st and 10. Gene Morrison's still on the bench. They're going to keep Wilcher in. Wilcher's going to get the call. Wilcher, sweep right. No, they're dragging down right at the line of scrimmage.
Personal foul. Defense.
But Purdue, a late hit by Purdue is going to give them a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be an automatic 1st down for the Wolverines.
First down.
Over that will put the Michigan back out at the 24 now. Gerald White will check back in. He's going to get the handoff. White, good block. 5 yards for Gerald White. That'll be 2nd and 5. Gonna pitch it to Wilcher again. Wilcher. Oh, drilled in the backfield. A 5-yard loss. 3rd and 10. White checks back out. Perryman's back in. Back to pass is going to be Harbaugh. He's going to look for his big wide receiver, Paul Yokish. Throws. Broken up by Tim Seneff. And it's 4th down. Michigan will have to punt the football. Monty Robbins. In to kick. Robbins gets it away. Not a good punt. Craig will call for a fair catch at the Purdue 42. So a 34-yard punt. And Purdue starts with good field position. All right, have a good one, Al. Let's see here. Here we go. Jimmy Smith gets a handoff. Drilled by Andre McIntyre for a yard loss. 2nd and 11. Here's Herman throwing deep. Just overthrown. Jimmy Smith had a beat on it, but could not catch up to it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Herman looking, throws to Bart Burrell. Caught at the 49. Brought down after an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 3. And Jim Bosch is going to have to punt it away. Bosch. Oh, not a good punt. Colasar calls for a fair catch. A 25-yard punt. And Michigan will take over at their 26-yard line. Not a good punt at all. Perryman will get the handoff here. They got 8 men in the box. And Perryman bowls ahead for 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Harbaugh looking to throw here. He's looking for his tight end, Eric Caddis. Caddis makes the catch at the 44. Knocked out of bounds by Bill Kay. It'll be a gain of 19. Nice throw from Harbaugh to Caddis. It's 1st and 10 from the Michigan 47-yard line. Going to give it to Wilcher. Wilcher breaks a tackle, heads outside, going to pick up 7. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3, or 2nd and 3. And Wilcher has to leave the game. In comes Phil Webb. Michigan backfield's getting beat up here. Wilcher and Morris both out right now. And now it's Phil Webb coming in. And Caddis checks out. Jeffrey Brown comes in. And they're going to go to Webb right here. 2nd and 3. Handoff. He cuts outside. That's dragged down out of bounds at the 39. 7-yard pickup and a 1st down for Michigan. Here's Bob Perryman will get the handoff. Perryman. He gets 6 yards. Dropped by Craig Abreu. It's going to be a 2nd and 4. That's the end of the first quarter. And the score is tied at 7. Michigan's driving here, though. 2nd and 4 from the 33 of Purdue. Jamie Morris will check back in. And they're going to go right to him here. Morris. Right side. He's got a room to run. 30. He's at the 20. Driven out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 23-yard pickup for Jamie Morris. And it's a 1st and goal from the Purdue 10-yard line. Hand off to Bob Perryman. Perryman picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8. Gerald White checks back in. He's going to get the handoff here. White hits the line. Drags the defender for 4 yards. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. 3rd and goal from the 4. Good option. We're going to Morris. Harbaugh takes himself. Touchdown! They were coming with the blitz, and Harbaugh broke it to the outside and trots in for the score. And it's 13-7 Michigan. Here's Pat Moons for the extra point. It's good. And it's 14-7. Michigan leads it. Moons kicks it off. Smith takes it to 3. He'll get up to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Purdue. Herman hands it off to Jimmy Smith. He'll pick up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Oh, fumble! Michigan recovers! Mark Herman could not control the snap, lost it, and Michigan falls on it at the Purdue 33. Oh, not a good turnover there, as Michigan is in great field position here. Drop back to pass. He's going to look for Jamie Morris. A short pass. Caught at the 30. Brought down by Mike Marks after a gain of 3. It's 2nd and 7. Give it to Gerald White on the handoff. Busted up the middle. He'll pick up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Jamie Morris is going to get the handoff. Morris knocked out of bounds. Picks up 5 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the Purdue 21. He's going to go play action. He's going to look for his tight end, Jeffrey Brown. They're playing tight up on the receivers, though. Medium short caught at the 16. They're going to limit him to a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Handoff to Jamie Morris. He gets outside, picks up the 1st down, 5-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 from the 11. Handoff to Gerald White. White. He'll pick up 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Second and 7. Give it to Jamie Morris. Morris around the... And he'll pick up 4. It'll be up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Jamie Morris checks out. Phil Webb checks in. And they're going to give it to Phil Webb. Phil Webb. Hands off. Webb heads to the outside. Trots in. Touchdown, Michigan. Michigan with another touchdown run. This one by Phil Webb. And it's now 20-7 Wolverines here in the first half. Here's Pat Moons. Pick this up and good. 21-7. Michigan leads it. Moons will kick it off. 7:58 left in the first half. This one's taken by Bryant at the goal line. He finds an opening. Nice return by Stephen Bryant out to the Purdue 32-yard line. So 32-yard line, and Purdue takes over there. 1st and 10. Gives to Jimmy Smith. Smith around the corner. Has blocker's head. Brought down at the 41. A pickup of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. From the 41. Herman gives it to Smith. Oh, he's drilled. But he picks up the first down. Gain of 4. And it's 1st and 10 from the 45 of Purdue. Ben McCall checks back in for Purdue. Here comes the blitz. Handoff to Ben McCall. Gets around the right side. He'll pick up 4. Bring up a 2nd and 6. Herman back to throw. Looking for Jimmy Smith. Caught. Nice tackle by Evan Hicks. It'll be a gain of 9 and a first down for the Purdue Boilermakers. Another beautiful throw by Herman. This will be a 10-yard pickup. And another Purdue first down from the Michigan 33.
Timeout offense.
Herman has to call timeout. That's their first. They have 2 left. 2nd and 1 from the 33. Here's a handoff. Ben McCall. Ben McCall picks up maybe a yard. He might have got the first down. Let's see. He did. 1st and 10 from the Michigan 32-yard line. Back to pass. John Macon. Broken up by Mike Mallory. 2nd and 10. Herman trying to keep the throws short here. Keep from that Michigan pass rush. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Herman looking. Looks for Stephen Bryant. He's got him at the 17. 17-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Nice throw from Mike Herman there. Just hand off to Jimmy Smith. He's going to be dragged down at the line of scrimmage.
Offense.
And they're going to get a holding call on boot. So Michigan will take that and drive him back to the 25 where it'll be 1st and 20. Hand off to Ben McCall. And he'll pick up maybe a couple. It's going to be 2nd and 18. Ben McCall again with the handoff. Cochran drops him after 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. Back to throw. He rolls out. Going to throw to Dave Young. Broken up. It'll be 4th down. And here comes Rick Anderson trotting out to try the 37-yard field goal. Here's the kick. It's up. And it is good. Rick Anderson from 37 yards out. And it's 21-10 in favor of the Wolverines. 2:15 left in the first half. Anderson kick it off. Kolesar brings it out at to the 21. It'll be a 17-yard return. Jamie Morris checks back in. They're going to give it to Gerald White. White keeps his legs moving. He's going to pick up 6. We're going to go a little flare pass out to Gerald White. Caught at the 29. Stopped at the 37 to pick up a 10 yards and a first down. He gets out of bounds? No, he did not. They're going to call timeout.
Offense.
Harbaugh. Play action. He's looking for John Kolesar. He's going up top. Tipped by defensive lineman. Intercepted. James Looney picks it off. He's brought down after a 7-yard pickup. Oh, what a turn of events there. Harbaugh, they should have just ran the clock out. Instead, they tried to go fancy and go deep. Tipped at the line and picked off by James Looney. And Purdue is getting in business here with 1:10 left in the first half. Herman drops back. He's looking for Smith. Broken up by Garland Rivers. That will be 2nd and 10. Herman back to throw. Draw play. Herman's going to run it. No gain. Drilled by Billy Harris right at the line. And a timeout called by Purdue. It's 3rd and 10 from the Michigan 38-yard line. Pass to Burrell. Thrown behind him. Incomplete. 4th down. 4th and 10. And they're just going to punt it away. Bosch into punt. They try to drop it inside the 10. It is downed at the Michigan 7-yard line. Beautiful punt from Bosch. At Michigan will start from there. And they're just going to probably run the clock out here. Ernie Holloway picks up 5. And that's the end of the first half. Michigan heads to the halftime with a 21-10 lead here in Ann Arbor. Purdue will get the ball first. They're going to kick into the wind here to start the first half. Or start the second half. That way they get the ball with the wind in the 4th quarter. Here's the kick. Into the wind. Shitty Spitz got it at the 1. Drilled at the 19. A pickup of 18 yards on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 from Purdue. Bacon. Hands off to Bacon, and he can't. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Wolverines. Drop back to pass. Pressure. Oh, he's drilled by Mark Messner in the sack. And the ball's loose. Billy Harris recovers for Michigan. A big sack from Mark Messner. And forced fumble. Billy Harris recovers, and Michigan has the ball 1st and 10 at the 14 of Purdue. Go play action. He's looking for his big wide receiver, Jokic. Jokic is double covered, though. Throws to Colasar. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Jamie Morris. Morris has the outside. Gets out of bounds. Picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd and 8. He's looking for Jokic again. And they are all over Jokic. Tim Seneff knocks it away. He almost picked it off. It'll be 4th down. So not a great series of plays there from the Wolverines as they go 3 and out. But they're going to kick a field goal, it looks like. In comes Pat Moons. This will be a 29-yarder. Kick is up. And it's good. So Michigan extends their lead. It's now 24-10. Yeah, it's been hard to be a Michigan fan the last few years, but I definitely born and raised here, Philip. Jimmy Smith will get 23 yards on the return, and he'll get it up to the 29 of Purdue. Here comes Mark Herman. Back to pass. He's going deep to Bryant. But Brad Cochran got over there to make the play. Well, we got a flag down.
Defense.
Oh, they're calling the flag, pass interference on Cochran. And that is an automatic 1st down for the Purdue Boilermakers. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the Purdue 44. Jimmy Smith on the handoff. He'll push ahead for 3. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Ivan Hicks looks like he's coming. There he comes. And throw broken up by Garland Rivers. What do we got here?
Defense.
Roughing the passer call on Michigan. Bo Schembechler is beside himself, I'm sure. 2 costly penalties here in the last few plays. And now it's 1st and 10 for Purdue at the Michigan 38-yard line. Double coverage on Bryant. Macon gets the handoff. He'll pick up 3. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Here's Jimmy Smith on the header. Oh! Drilled by Messner. And he'll carry Smith out of bounds for a 1-yard loss. Bring up 3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Back to throw. He's looking for Macon. Sacked by Messner. Mark Messner's all over the field. He drops Herman for a 10-yard loss and 4th down. And they're going to have to punt now. Bosch in the punt. Trying to pin him deep here. Not a good effort, though. Giovanni Johnson calls for the fair catch at the 16. A 30-yard punt by Bosch. And the Wolverines start 1st and 10 from the 16. Gonna give it to Gerald White on the inside handoff. White. He's got room to run. He'll pick up 12 yards before being tackled by Marcus McKinney. And it will be 1st and 10 at the 28. Harbaugh. Play action. He's looking for Jokic here. No, play action. He's looking deep. And caught at the 44. He's at the 40. Brought down at the 27-yard line. A 45-yard gain by Paul Jokic. And it's 1st and 10 at the Purdue 27-yard line. Here's the handoff to Jamie Morris. Morris picks up 4. Bring up 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to him.
Flag on the play.
But there's a flag.
Offsides. Offense.
Offside on the offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Gonna give it to Morris. Morris gets around the edge. He'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end. Eric Caddis. Caught at the 13. Drags Bob Lashley up to the 7. And it'll be a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line for the Michigan Wolverines. Give it to Jamie Morris. Morris around the left side. Picks up 5 down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Give it to Gerald White. With 6. Oh! Bounces it to the outside. Touchdown. Michigan. Gerald White scores it from 2 yards out. And Michigan starting to pull away here in the 3rd quarter. It's now 30-10. Extra point is up and good. 31-10, Michigan all over the Purdue Boilermakers. Boons kicks it off. Stephen Bryant takes it to 6. Cuts in that direction. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It'll be a 17-yard pickup on the return. And Purdue starts there. Here's Jimmy Smith. Billy Harris drags him to the turf. 2-yard loss. Bring up 2nd and 12. I don't know what Purdue's trying to prove here. They need to throw the ball here. They're down 21. Here's Smith again. Knocked the bounds at the 28. He'll pick up 7 on that one, but it's 3rd and 5. Ball, Beba calls around the corner. He's got room. Tripped up. Picks up 15 yards, though, and a 1st down for the Purdue Boilermakers. Cochran. He's looking. Herman picked off. Ivan Hicks is nice interception. He'll return it 12 yards, and Michigan has yet another turnover. 1st and 10 from Purdue's 34. flare pass out to Jamie Morris.
Flag on the play.
Flag called. Broken up.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, and Michigan getting a penalty. Holding. Knock it back 10 yards. It's 1st and 20 now. Back to throw. Harbaugh, look at the Caddis. He caught it at the 41. He'll pick up 9. It'll be 2nd and 11. Give it to Jamie Morris.
Timeout, offense.
Harbaugh calls timeout. 2nd and 11. I go option right to Morris. Morris out to the outside. He picks up 7. It will be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Gonna give it to Gerald White on the handoff. White in the clear, into the secondary. Drag down at the 11-yard line. 17-yard pickup by Gerald White. And the Wolverines are in position to really put this game away. 1st and 10 from the 11. Going to give it to Morris. Morris. Around the right side. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. 11 yards out. Jamie Morris. And he's in for the score. Michigan now leads at 37-10. Here's Moons for the extra point. It's good. And it's 38-10. Here's Steven Bryant from the 3. And Michigan stops him after just 14-yard return. And Purdue will start from their 17. Here comes Ben McCall on the handoff. He'll pick up just a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Excuse me. McCall makes the catch. Cuts inside at the 30. 19-yard pickup. Nice little screen pass. And it'll be a 1st and 10 from the Purdue 37. Cochran. All over Burrell, and Herman had to go for Dave Young, who threw it away pretty much, and it's now 2nd and 10. Herman, he's dropped by Jeff Akers for a 3-yard sack. It's 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Looking to Burrell again. Burrell makes the catch. And he'll pick up 11, but it's going to be short of the 1st down, and they're going to punt it away. Poor punt. Kolsar makes the catch and will return it 9 yards. Bad, horrible punt from Bosch. 27 yards, and Michigan will start from the 37-yard line. Give it to Gerald White. Picks up a yard. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th quarter. Michigan up big, 38-10 over Purdue. Now they're going to run defense. Harbaugh sets up the screen, but they're going to tackle Morris for no gain. Bring up a third and 9. Third and 9. Back to throws. Harbaugh. He's looking for Kolesar. He's got him. Oh, he caught it. What a catch.
First down.
Beautiful throw from Jimmy Harbaugh. And Kolesar jumped up between two defenders and made the catch. First and 10 from the 46. Going to give it to Jamie Morris. Picks up 5. It's going to be second and 5. Going to give it to Jamie Morris. Morris reverses direction. And he'll give a hit for 5 yards, close enough to measure this one. He'll be short. It'll be third and less than a yard. Third and less than a yard. Third and less than a yard. We're just going to give it to Gerald White here. White cuts left. 5-yard gain and a first down for Michigan. White checks out. In comes Bob Perryman. They give it to Jamie. Hand off to Jamie Morris. He's going to pick up 7. That's 100 yards rushing for today for Jamie Morris. He's at 102 yards. Second and 3. Give it to Bob Perryman. Perryman, good block. Perryman gets through the line and picks up 4 yards and a first down. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Thomas Wilcher checks in. Now we're going to go option. Now we're just going to go straight ahead. Give it to Thomas Wilcher. Wilcher gets outside. He'll pick up 4. It'll be second and 6. Give it to Perryman. Perryman. He picks up 2. It'll be third and 4. Here's Harbaugh on the option. He'll keep it. And fumbles the football. Purdue recovers at the 8-yard line. So Jimmy Harbaugh coughs it up, and Purdue keeps Michigan from getting in for the score. They take over at their own 8-yard line now. Back to throw. He's looking for Bryant. Incomplete. Second and 10. Drops back to pass. Herman looking. Fires to Dave Young. Incomplete. Third and 10. Back to throw. Herman looking. Throws caught. Burrell picks up 8. It'll be 4th and 2. And they're going to have to punt. They're not going to do anything stupid here. There's a punt. Eric Campbell catches at the 40. They'll return it 9 yards. Another horrible punt from Jim Bosch. 24 yards. And Michigan has fantastic field position to start this drive. Give it to Jamie Morris. Morris. Oh, he drilled for a yard loss. Caught in the backfield by Chris Scott. And it's 2nd and 11. Gerald White. Bulls ahead. He'll pick up 5. Tackled by Bob Lashley. It's now 3rd and 6. Gonna run it with Harbaugh again. Harbaugh tucks it in, picks up 6 on the first down. Nice run by Harbaugh there. Here's Jamie Morris. He'll pick up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And out to Gerald White. Drilled in the backfield by Mike Marks. Loss on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Back to play. Harbaugh. Draw play. He'll get 3. And it's going to be 4th down from the 18-yard line. In the kick is Pat Moons. This is going to be a 35-yarder. Kick is up. And it's good. 2nd field goal of the day for Pat Moons, and the Michigan Wolverines are now up 41-10. 5 minutes left to play. Another not very good return. Short kickoff. Jimmy Smith took it, stumbled, and then drilled at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard return, and they'll start from the Purdue 17. Herman back to throw, looking for John Macon. Caught. Heads out of bounds. They'll pick up 7. 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz. Herman drilled by Mike Hammerstein. Hammerstein drags him down for a 5-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Herman throws to Craig. Caught. He'll pick up 8 and a 1st down. Here's Herman. He's back to throw. He's looking for John Macon. Caught at the 31. He'll pick up 10, but there's a flag down.
Offense.
It's a holding call on Purdue. The Purdue Boilermakers just have not played very well here today. Come into the big house and pretty much laid a big fat egg. Here's Herman back to throw. He's looking for Dave Young. And Young makes the catch at the 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 15 from the 22-yard line. Back to throw. Herman fires quickly out to Bryant. Caught. He's got running room. Goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 10-yard pickup. Short of the 1st down, though. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's being pressured. And Herman finds Macon for a 12-yard gain and the first down. Michigan looked like they had him. But he got out of the pocket and threw it to a wide open John Macon, who got the first down. Back to throw. Flare pass to Robert Pruitt. Pruitt, extra 46. Races him down the sideline. Gets out of bounds at after a 10-yard pickup. First down. Herman, back to throw, looking for Wally Jones. Grabbed by at the 42. It'll be a 5-yard pickup. Back to throw, Bart Burrell. Can't make the catch.
Holding. Offense.
And then they're going to get a holding call on top of it. So that really takes away a lot of their momentum there. Now it's going to be 2nd and 15. 2:55 left to play. Back to pass is Herman. He's throwing to Bart Burrell. Caught at the Michigan 35. Knocked out of bounds by Garland Rivers. 16-yard gain and a first down. So a big throw there. Yeah, it's 1st and 10 from the Michigan 35. Short pass to McCall. McCall makes the catch. He's at the 30. The 20. Pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 19-yard gain and a first down. Purdue not giving in. They want to put another touchdown on the board here. Back to throw. Flare pass to Wally Jones. Caught at the 15. He's going to pick up a yard. And that's about it. Back to throw. Bart Burrell's got it. No, incomplete. Andre McIntyre knocked it away. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Bart Burrell can't make the play. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it. Nothing to lose here. They're down by 31, so they're not going to win this football game. So they're just going to try to get as many points as they possibly can. Here's the play. Herman back to throw. Back in the pocket. Throws to Bryant. Complete. Fumble. It's incomplete. Michigan's going to take over. They did not have possession. And Michigan takes over at the 15. And they're just going to run this clock out now. Bill Webb. Bob Perryman check in.
Flag on the play.
We get a flag down.
Encroachment.
Oh, an encroachment
Defense.
call. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5. Hand off to Phil Webb. Webb picks up 7 in the first down. Give it to Perryman. Perryman gets a yard, and that's it. It's going to be 57 seconds left. 2nd and 9. Thomas Wilcher checks in, and he's going to get the handoff. Wilcher straight ahead, picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 6. 13 seconds left on 3rd down, and that's going to do it. They're just going to kneel the clock out. Harbaugh takes a knee, and the ball game is over. Michigan advances to the final against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Mark Messner gets the MVP. Couple sacks, a fumble, or a forced fumble. He was everywhere in the backfield of Purdue. Let's look at the stats. Michigan had 24 first downs. Passing the ball, Purdue had more passing yards, but that's not what Michigan's known for. They run the football, 255 yards on the ground to 68 for Purdue. So Michigan had the edge overall yards. Return yardage, Purdue had the better of that. Even on penalties, but 5 sacks by Michigan. No sacks for the Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue had 4 turnovers to Michigan's 2. And Michigan held the edge in time of possession as well. Let's look at the box score. Herman, 20 of 34 for 192 yards. He had a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Rushing the football, Jimmy Smith had 12 carries for 55. McCall had 8 for 35. Burrell was the main receiver. He had 5 catches for 49 yards. Michigan was led by Harbaugh, 9 of 13 for 123 yards. He did have an interception on the day. Jamie Morris ran for over 100 yards, 18 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Gerald White had 14 carries for 65 yards and a touchdown. Perryman added another score. Harbaugh and Webb also scored. 5 rushing scores on the day for the Wolverines. On defense, a couple interceptions for the Wolverines. Senef had 9 tackles to lead the Purdue defense. So a pretty good wipeout of the Purdue Boilermakers here at the Big House. Let's take a look at the final here, what we're going to have, where it's going to be. And it's going to be at the Big House. The 86 Ohio State Buckeyes take on the 85 Michigan Wolverines. It's going to be 43 degrees and partly cloudy, so good weather. It should be a heck of a good football game. That's it from here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you